Why Ananse the spider has thin legs. Once upon a time, in a warm and lively village, there lived a clever but very greedy spider named Ananse. Ananse's wife was an excellent cook, but he always preferred sneaking around the village, sampling the delicious meals prepared by others. One sunny afternoon, as Ananse strolled along, the scent of something mouth-watering caught his nose. Greens, his favorite. He followed the smell straight to his good friend Rabbit's house. "Ah, Rabbit, what a delightful smell," Ananse said, his eyes twinkling with hunger. "You must let me taste those greens." Rabbit chuckled. "They are not quite ready, Ananse, but stay a while and we will eat together when they are done." Ananse hesitated. He knew that if he waited, Rabbit would certainly find some chores for him to do. Ananse hated chores. Then an idea popped into his clever little head. "I have a better plan," he said. "I'll spin a web and tie one end around my leg and the other to your pot. When the greens are ready, just give the web a tug and I'll come running." Rabbit thought this was a brilliant idea, and so it was done. Ananse continued on his way, humming happily, when suddenly, sniff, sniff, another wonderful smell drifted through the air. Beans! He followed his nose to a big tree where a family of monkeys was cooking a pot of delicious beans. "Come eat with us, Ananse," called Father Monkey. "They are almost ready." "I would love to," Ananse grinned, licking his lips. "But I have things to do. Let me tie this web around my leg and your pot. When the beans are done, just tug and I will come right away." The monkeys all agreed it was such a clever plan, and so it was done. Ananse continued his stroll, feeling very pleased with himself. Then sniff, sniff, another heavenly smell, sweet potatoes and honey. His friend Hog was busy stirring a big bubbling pot of sweet potatoes and honey. "Ananse, you must join me for a feast," Hog called. "I would love to, Hog, but I'm a very busy spider," Ananse replied. "Let me tie this web to your pot. When the food is ready, just give it a tug." Hog thought that was a splendid idea, and so it was done. By the time Ananse reached the river, he had tied 8 different webs to his 8 legs, one for each pot of food, waiting to be eaten. He chuckled to himself, "Oh, I am so clever. Now all I have to do is wait. The food will call me when it is ready." Just then, tug. "Ah, Rabbit's greens must be done," Ananse said, smiling. Tug. "Oh, that must be the beans." Tug, tug. "Sweet potatoes and honey too. Oh, what a feast I'll have." But then, tug, 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 tug. All 8 webs pulled at once. Ananse yelped as his legs were yanked in 8 different directions. He was stretched and pulled and twisted this way and that, his tiny body spinning in circles as the villagers kept tugging. "Stop, stop," he cried, but no one could hear him over the bubbling pots. Ananse struggled and tumbled, splash, right into the river. The rushing water washed away all the webs, and at last he crawled onto the shore, gasping for breath. Ananse looked down at himself in horror. His once plump legs were now stretched thin as twigs. He groaned, "Oh my, oh my." Perhaps that wasn't such a clever idea at all. From that day forward, Ananse the spider had 8 very thin legs, and worst of all, he didn't get a single bite of food that day.